Trevor here with Ecommerce Paradise, and today I'm going to teach you how to escape the 9-to-5 and build a freedom-based business through high-ticket dropshipping. So if you're not aware of what high-ticket dropshipping is, definitely go check out my website, ecommerceparadise.com, and you can learn through these free guides and YouTube videos about what is high-ticket dropshipping, how it works, the best products and the best suppliers and how to find them, and all the steps you need to take and things you'll need before you start one of these businesses. So you may be aware of what dropshipping is and how it works, but high-ticket is just basically selling very expensive products, over $1,000, and you basically make more money per sale, and that's kind of why you want to do it, is because instead of just making 20 bucks a sale, you get maybe $200 to $2,000 per sale, and that kind of stuff is really scalable. Now, it does come with some caveats. There's a lot of manual integrations you'll have to do with this business model instead of all the automation stuff you have with the low-ticket dropshipping, and that can cause a lot of inventory issues and shipping costs that you're not ready for and things like that, which will lead to cash flow issues, and also there's like payment processor issues because you're selling high-ticket products. So there's a lot of kind of things and barriers you'll need to deal with, and that's why I'm kind of making all these videos, is to help you guys understand what you're going to go up against when you're trying to build a high-ticket dropshipping store. And how to get around that. So first and foremost, before anybody gets started with high-ticket dropshipping, they kind of want to learn how to find the right product and suppliers, right? Because that's sort of the one thing everybody's working on. Building a website is fairly easy these days with Shopify, so that step is not that hard. You can just build kind of a fake e-commerce store, pretty much. Set up demo products and start calling suppliers and getting dealer forms and filling them out, and getting their product catalogs and pricing sheets. It's pretty simple. So, that's usually where I start. I make a lot of videos about how to find the best products. So definitely subscribe to the channel and look back through the video catalogs and playlists to find all the various niche research videos that I've done, so you can kind of understand how to find, suppliers and verify niches and things like that. And so let's just kind of take a look here. I have made a list of 100 different product category examples and separated them into general niche ideas, which is like home appliances, for instance. You have cooktops, dishwashers, washer dryers, refrigerators, things like that. Under furniture, there's quite a few categories, and so on and so forth. There's a lot here. Some really popular categories happen to be grills and pizza ovens, and outdoor patio stuff, sports equipment and fitness equipment, as well as health and wellness stuff, massage chairs. These are, saunas. These are really popular because they're really niche audiences and niche markets, and a lot of people are into that kind of stuff and would love to sell it. And, when I say, that the best product to sell online is not just a profitable one that also you have some experience with or some interest in, it's really true, because with any website, you want to put everything you can into making it a good website. And so make sure that you have some interest in the niche. And if not, if you're just really good at business, you can at least hire a team to have interest in the niche for you. That's what I do nowadays more than anything, is I can start a niche website in any of these niches, and hire a VA and have them learn the products and catalogs of the suppliers, and then take the sales calls and close the sales. So basically you want to verify first and foremost that these niches are profitable. And by profitable, what I mean is that there's demand and supply. And that it's not trending down. So any one of these niche markets, as long as you find at least 5 or so online-only Shopify-based multi-brand retailer stores, and through all those stores that you find at least 20 to 30 suppliers' brands, it's definitely something that could be profitable. Now, that isn't to say that if you only found 1 or 2 that it wouldn't be profitable, but it's definitely a sign that it might not be easy to run a store in that niche. Maybe there's other things that you haven't seen yet, like those stores have small showrooms, or there's more things required, like business insurance to get the suppliers, or more of a negotiation process required because they're not signing up new accounts, or maybe they're requiring online retailers to invest upfront in 2 or 3 or 5 units or something like that cost $5,000 to $10,000 before they can open an account. A lot of suppliers nowadays are requiring that the first 5 or 10 orders are paid via wire transfer instead of just business credit card, and then after that you can use a business credit card, because there's a lot of fraud and things like that. So yeah, just keep this in mind. It's kind of a general guideline here. That's what I usually try to find, is at least a few online only, and these are kind of the requirements here. I made this whole document here just sort of to go through everything, and I'm going to go through it with you. But basically what we're looking for is we're looking to make sure that the sites we're looking at are niche sites. They're not big, broad, general sites. They're not like big box stores and stuff like that. Also, we want to check to make sure they're on Shopify, and I have a way to show you how to do that. That's really easy. Make sure if they don't have a physical location, because if they have a physical location, like a retail store or something like that, then it can be difficult to compete in the niche. Suppliers might only sign up, online stores that have a physical presence, for instance. And check to make sure they sell multiple brands, because some brands can have Shopify stores, no physical location and be a niche site. And of course, since it's only one brand, they're just going to have their different models on their site, not different brands. So you really want to make sure they're selling multiple brands. And usually when you find the competitors, they're going to all sort of look similar. They're going to be using the similar Shopify themes, because there's a few online courses out there that are really popular, including mine, where we teach students how to build stores using a specific Shopify theme, and then provide that theme template to them. And that's a really popular way to do that. So just keep in mind that you'll usually notice that a lot of these competitors' sites are going to look similar to each other. So basically you're trying to find competitors that are doing dropshipping. That's kind of the key here. And you're going to extract all of their brands, including especially the top selling brands, into a list. And I have a unique way of doing that here, which is really good. And also, use the brand and product model SKU keywords to find more competitors and extract their brands. And I'll talk about, why that works really well later in this video. And then we're going to create a master list of brands, top sellers separated from the rest, and that kind of gets you off to the best start. You can kind of understand and compare different niches and all that stuff. Now I do have a spreadsheet that is available in my high ticket dropshipping masterclass, which is up on my website under courses. So if you just go to ecommerceparadise.com, click courses, and go to the academy.ecommerceparadise.com, you'll go to see my free high ticket dropshipping secrets course, which you should sign up for. But also my masterclass comes with a full niche research spreadsheet with a bunch of competitors and suppliers and all that stuff. So you'll kind of be off to the best, step forward with the research. You don't really have to do all the research. We've done a ton of it for you already, so you can get all that if you want. And the price is fairly affordable compared to other courses, only $9.97 still. So definitely get in there. You can get coaching for $19.97 or coaching at Starter Store. But anyways, let's get into some of the niche research and show you how to do it. In this one, I'm just going to go over infrared saunas. Let's see if we can find some competitors and some suppliers. So like I said, the first step, if you're out of the US, definitely get a VPN. I recommend using the Surfshark VPN, and I have an affiliate link, ecommerceparadise.com/Surfshark. The link is below in the description of this video. If you are also in the US and you want to put yourself in a different part of the US to see how different competitors bid or show themselves in different areas, definitely VPN will work for that as well. You'll just have to use an incognito window in order to do it. But yeah, go to Google Shopping and search the category keyword, and we're going to just find niche sites. And the way you do that is you go down to the stores section on the left sidebar, and you look for a niche site. So a niche site is a website with the niche keyword in the domain or similar. So like for instance, Home Depot, Target, Walmart, none of these are niche sites. These are all big, broad stores. Like even Home Depot is niche to home, but still is big and broad. So One Love Health, it has a health in there, so it's kind of broad. I'm really looking right off the bat for any site that has the keyword of sauna in it, because I'm searching for saunas. Let's see if we can find any. We can just kind of scroll down here to sauna. So Sauna Space, that's a niche site. So search Google for the name. I'm right-clicking and tapping it. Search Google. Okay, so those are the two there. There's probably Sun Home Sauna. Usually you want the ones with the niche first and the branding after it, because that's like a retailer. If you have like the branding first, the niche after it, usually that is a sign that it is a supplier, like a brand. All right, so let's just take a look at this first one. So Sauna Space, and select saunas. And then I'm also going to look at any others that have sort of a, this one looks like it has the keyword first and the branding last, so I kind of missed that. So My Sauna World, let's check them out. All right, so first step first is check if they're on Shopify. And the way to do that is just to look at any one of their category or product pages. All of their category pages will have the URL structure of /collections/. Other website builders don't have that, so that's just a straight up easy way to figure out if it's on Shopify. So this store is definitely on Shopify. So it passes that check. Check if they have a physical location or not. So usually I just scroll down to the bottom. They're going to show an address usually, and if they don't, then they probably don't have a physical location. If they're going to any other type of location, it's probably going to be like some sort of a virtual mailbox or a postal box store of some sort that offers postal boxes. So this is a sign that it's an online only store because it's a postal annex, not like a My Sauna World retail location. Check if they sell multiple brands. And I think we saw from the sidebar right there, which is really easy to see, that there's a bunch of brands on this website. So that's definitely means they're a retailer. Also, usually they'll have a brands drop-down page with all their brands in it. Okay, so that definitely passes that check. And then, this is definitely a dropshipping website then. So it passes all the checks. We add it to our list. And then once you're there, then you can extract the top selling brands into the list. So if you go to, /collection/all, and then you sort by best selling. So first of all, you go to any category page. Some of the sites will have, again, this drop down of brands. So you can extract all those brands, but also a separate brand drop down. But when you go to collections/all, instead of just any particular collection, then the drop-down menu should show all of their brands. And if they have like a special, this one has a URL redirect. So of course they don't allow people to go to their collections all page, which is fine. So if they have a URL redirect, then what you're going to have to do is go to, let's see here. You're going to have to go to, sorry, I got a little bit distracted because the URL structure showed up. You just have to go to any particular category and extract all of the vendors from that particular category and go to each category separately. So for instance, traditional saunas, that's what we're on right now, right? So we can extract that whole list, and then over here, instead of featured, you just change that to best selling. Okay, so now we know that Almost Heaven is their best-selling brand of traditional saunas, and then Golden Designs, Sauna Life, Sunray, and All Room are the other ones. Okay, so those are all their top-selling suppliers, and then just like you already have like a whole complete list of brands on the sidebar there. Next is to use the brand and product model SKU keywords to find other competitors. So it's really easy to do that. You just kind of copy-paste the keyword here. Oops. My laptop's going to die soon. Let's see if I can finish up this video first. So you just copy and paste the entire keyword, one of their best-selling suppliers, and it should include a brand name and a model name. And then if there's a SKU number, it'll include that too. Sometimes it doesn't, so at least if there's a model name, that's the important thing. And you plug that back into Google Shopping, and then you'll find all of the niche competitors usually are pushing higher bids on the actual model names. So you'll see like Finnish Sauna Builders, Almost Heaven Saunas, that's the brand themselves. I'm not sure what this is, but let's see. It's them, Steam Sauna Supply, Recovery for Athletes. And then Google Shopping sometimes shows different brands in place of the, actual brand that it is for it. It's just kind of a weird thing that it does sometimes, so you'll get used to that. But yeah, like the Sauna Place looks like another niche store. So yeah, I can definitely verify that this, that this niche has a bunch of online-only, stores. I've already seen a few. I'm sure there's plenty more. Also, I can definitely verify that it's got plenty of brands just from that one website. We saw that there was a bunch of brands. Now I'm going to let you guys go and do more research and see if this niche is going to work for you or not. All right. I'll basically make more videos in the future, so definitely subscribe to the channel to learn more about the deep niche research steps and all this other stuff. And go check out my blog posts and make sure that you comment below or message us directly if you have any questions and want to get started. And definitely go check out our turnkey offer, which is our done-for-you solution. You can book a call with me, a free consultation on this sales page here, and it's a done-for-you business build service. So definitely go check that out. Book a call or send me an email if you have any questions. I can help you get started with high-ticket dropshipping today. Thanks so much, guys. I'll see you in the next video.